his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron.
Welcome
on
back.
his hip.
What can I get you?
Big iron on his hip.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do
our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls, a thing for cowboys. Wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to just don't rough up the merchandise before...
Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive.
Just direct them to the right.
And he said it didn't matter. He was
talk to you later.
Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry. Men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The atomic ring?
The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
When they walked out in the street, folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death.
Hey.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today.
And I may have answers.
Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
I've been around a while, currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside, the one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
But he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while? They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
It's a sin.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Just because these words were spoken, I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Howdy.
Be sure it's
true when you say I love you, honey. Call.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler.
It's a sin.
If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
That's been
Yep.
spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin.
I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. I know that all the ones I love will welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home. Sunlight and the smell of new mown hay. I remember though I've wandered and much happiness I've found, still I wish that I could be back there today. I know my home is waiting for me by the river shore. I know that all the ones I love would welcome me once more. In dreams I see them now, though it seems I'm bound to roam. My thoughts are still of Texas and of home.
Heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartache by the number, by the story. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for you. I waited but you must have lost your way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I found, that's the day my world will end.
To the town of our Free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death.
Welcome, sir or madam.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Stars of the midnight ranges, shining through the night. Stars of the midnight ranges,
Come.
while my herd is grazing. Guide them till the dawn. Watch them while I'm sleeping. Guide my weary doggie. Stars of the midnight.
I've wrangled and I've rambled and I've rodeoed around. I never once thought of settling down. But darling, the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew my rambling days were through.
Made up my mind a long time ago. When the right man came along, somehow I'd know. Heart is true. Smile at once.
Let's ride into the sunset together. Stirrup to stirrup, side by side. When the day is through, I'll be here with you. Into the sunset we will ride. Yodelay-hoo, yodelay-hoo, yodelay-yodelay-yodelay.
I'll be your cowgirl, you'll be my cowboy.
You'll be my Dale, I'll be your Roy.
When the day is done, homeward we'll be wending. Like
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
let's ride into the sunset together.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
When the day is through, I'll be here with you. Into the
Hey,
sunset.
welcome back. What can I get you? Imagine that. What's his name? A she, huh? Well, I guess the Hell, who knows? Yep.
How's it going? Howdy. Then you'll need to get a room first, sweetie. Bye.
Be sure it's true. When
Welcome
you
to the
say
Atomic Wrangler.
I love. It's a sin
Just a
to tell a lie.
see.
Millions of hearts
Howdy.
have been broken
I'm available. Meet me upstairs.
because these words were spoken. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die.
Good day.
Good day.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. 'Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie.
Good day.
Whole lot of folks' heart done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you.
Howdy.
Yes, I do. I love.
Goodbye.
If you break my heart, I'll die.